you. Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's Moon Girl Tarot. It's your girl, Chris Marie, and I'm here with TikTok. Behind the scenes, we're going to do an astrology report for March 2023. We finally made it, my friends. Now, this is going to be a huge astrology event. We have Saturn going into Aquarius, and then we have Pluto going into Aquarius. We have these big things happening, and it's also the first of the month. So manifestations, putting out your goals and your hopes and your dreams, all that good stuff. Hi, everybody. Pick where you want to go. If you would like to look at the astrology chart while I talk along, awesome. If not, then let's just keep on having here. Hi. Hey, everybody. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining. And you haven't already, please subscribe. And let's get started. So if you could see here, we're going to be looking at the astrology. I know you can't see it here on this screen, but we're going to be looking at it on the other one. Hi, everybody. I see some people commenting. Hello, hello. All right, so let's talk about the astrology. That's the biggest points of energy that we have at this time. And the moon is in Cancer, okay? The moon is in Cancer, and it's in the 3rd house, but it's also in the 6th degree. Check out that energy. We have cardinal energy with mutable energy, okay? So communications, health, wellness, family, everything is going to be coming and bubbling to the surface extremely quick, okay? So activities and things that you want to do around the home, keep doing them. They're going to make you feel good, okay? But negotiations, big key word here, okay, for the first of the month. And if you were watching here on TikTok, I told you guys, I was like, hey, heads up. Today's February 28th. Tomorrow's March 1st. And I know you want to get all your cinnamon, your quarter, burn your bay leaves, but it was really important that you communicated beforehand what you wanted. And if you missed out on that, that's okay. Let's take that opportunity right now. Let's do some quick little meditation and let's hold it in your mind. What do you want to communicate? Who do you want to communicate to? And what negotiations? What is required for you to listen and to learn in order for this to happen, okay? This is a huge aspect, which is going to set the tone of March, okay? So let's talk about March. We are in Pisces season, and right now we are in the sun sign in the 10 degree at the 11th house. We have a mix of cardinal energy and fixed energy, mutable energy and cardinal energy. Everything is going to combust, okay? In a good way. But I'll tell you a little bit more and we can follow along. Okay, so the moon has 6 aspects, which I'll gladly tell you guys right now. There is a harmonious flow trine to the sun in Pisces. So you are going to learn today that you are loved and you are supported. Now, that's a beautiful energy. That is so much kindness. So another thing you're going to realize is that maybe that your love life is unsettled. So even though you are getting all this love and you're getting all this attention from some other people or somebody else, maybe you're realizing that's not the love and the attention that you and who you want it from, okay? Now, we're going to have a square to Venus because of this beautiful energy, because somebody is going to express how they feel and how they love. It's either going to be accepted or rejected, my friends. Literally, that line of divide is going to happen today. So the destiny of fate, the nodes of fate, let's take a look at them right now. They're in the 6th house as well as in the 12th house. Complete opposite of each other of the axis. We have Virgo energy. We have Pisces energy. And with the destiny of fate, it is at a very sensitive point. So depending on, okay, how you accept or you reject that energy, you better be sure. Because if you accept that energy, oh my gosh, wonderful harmonious flow. You're meeting halfway, you're compromising, you're doing to something. But if you reject that energy, okay, no big deal. But that person will move on. There probably won't be any kind of second chances when it comes to that. Usually we find things in a completion around this point. Not how you want to start the first of the month, but honestly, it's the best way, like ripping off a Band-Aid, you know where you got to allocate the healing, okay? So that's going to be extremely, extremely huge, and we're going to see a positive side of that. So the choice is yours, okay? So if you are in the heat of the moment and the universe is on your side, regardless if you choose to accept or not accept, okay? All you got to do is take a deep breath, find out what you want, show some gratitude, and trust your intuition. Now, when I say trust your intuition, a lot of people do not know what that means. People go, is it that weird feeling in my gut, or is it that shortness of breath? Like, what is my intuition? Well, this can be answered very simply or very complex, depending on who you are and what you believe. But your intuition is your inner voice. It is your voice when you are stressed. It's your voice when you are happy. It is your voice when you are calm. It is the voice that you trust within yourself. And it's also the voice that you overhear or overlook or ignore at certain times. So when it comes to your intuition, I want you to practice it today because it's going to be screaming at you loudly, extremely, extremely huge. Okay. So what are you going to negotiate in a sense once you absorb the information? Okay. Well, here we go. We have Mars in Gemini, 22nd degree. So this is a critical degree. So as you can see, Mars, the planet of direction and how we do things and where we drive and where we go are going to be extremely strong right now. Okay. 22 degree Capricorn energy. All right. That means that's it. The choices that you make today, the decisions that you make today, like getting yourself up and just trying just a little bit, you can do it. You're going to be setting a lot of positivity for it. Now, Mars is in the second house of Taurus, of finances, things, and what you value. So what do you value? What do you feel like you trust? What do you want to see more of? And of course, the direction that you go could lead to a huge benefit. Huge benefit. When I say benefit, what do you think of? Do you think of money? Do you think of abundance, of emotional self? Do you think support? What do you think about when I say that? Let me know down below. But have faith, things are going to be okay. All right. And take some quiet time to yourself. Now, Pisces season. I love Pisces. Shout out to my kiddo. She's about to be, her birthday is coming up. Woo! Love you, mama. The Pisces season is so filled with creativity, emotional support, love, okay? But one thing, I mean, it's all of these things, but one thing Pisces does conclude is a chapter ending and beginning anew. And if anything I've learned from my own Pisces is that she definitely has the capability of transforming, creative, falling down, getting back up, falling down 6, 7, 8 times and making it on the 9th, 10th, 11th try. You know what I'm saying? The Pisces energy is hopeful, is extremely hopeful. So no matter where your energy or your drive, you take you anywhere you go, okay? And you are going to learn to trust the process and trust your energy as you develop the abundance this month. This month is going to be huge. I highly recommend that you seek professionals. I mean, go see me. Go see your therapist. You know what I'm saying. When I mean professionals, seek the advice that you value. Okay. And why? Because certain things are going to be mixing up. We are going to have the self, the motivation, the communication, the support, the lack of the support. We're going to have the shadow self. I mean, Pisces season is filled with everything. It's not just drama, it's joy, it's gratitude, and it's lessons all in one month. And now we're going to have the biggest transit happen in our lives that hasn't happened since 2008 and hasn't come into completion since 1778. Woo, I get chills just thinking about it. So we're going to have a whole new world and a whole new way of how we do things. So we're going to talk about that. Oh my gosh, are we going to talk about that? Because the energy is building up as we speak. So Saturn is in Aquarius. Saturn is in the 11th house, okay? And what is Saturn and what does Saturn do? Well, Saturn is a planet that gives and restricts. You learn lessons, reward, hard times, and benefit. So there's potential here, but there's also frustration. So Aquarius, Leos, okay? Who else for you guys? Scorpio. There is going to be a rough start for you guys. You're going to feel like, and I already felt it from my Aries. He already got it this morning, like miscommunication, delays, like already in the morning. And I'm an Aries rising, so I did experience that as well. But don't take it too like that's how your month is going to start off. Okay. Express your talents, express how you feel, and understand that you are going to be upset. Once you surrender that idea, like, look, I'm going to be upset. That's okay. But now, how do I take this energy and how do I do something with it? That is where destiny begins. That's where destiny opens up. And that's where the doors start to make things happen. We're going to see a trine. Ooh, I get chills. Like, I'm literally, guys, I'm immersed in this. I've been doing rituals. I've been preparing magic. And honestly, I've been doing it every morning and every weekend. And if you want to, get on it. But this is a huge time significance where you and another person can go into this destiny, to this energy, and shift the future. Shift. What does that mean? It means that you can offer change. That means you guys watching right here, you can offer and pursue a personal destiny. I even get like so quiet just talking about it. I feel like my spirit guides are like, shh. Not all at once, Kristen, not at once, but it's a monthly thing. Okay. We're doing a monthly astrology, my spirit guides. So just hang out there with me. But you, okay, the energy of the fixed signs are going to have an opportunity to join with another. Now, we'll see how this goes, and you let me know. But pay attention to the signs, pay attention to the energy, pay attention as it comes. Just because something is frustration, does it, offer an opportunity for something else? Like, for instance, missing a phone call or misunderstanding about a meeting, but been able to reschedule when things are not as stressful. Take advantage of these certain things. Now, the destiny of fate is in Scorpio, which is retrograde. Okay, these are retrograde, by the way. So do you understand, guys, that you guys are getting energy back? You're getting your power back. You're starting to get that energy forward and have it a little bit more. Okay, all of that good stuff. Hey, guys, I see you guys here on my YouTube. I love you. I love it. I love it. I love it. There we go. Make sure you can see me. Can y'all see me, hear me okay? All right. Sorry if I'm wobbling the camera a little bit. I'm talking everywhere. Okay. Man. Okay, let's talk about dreams. Who here, type it in. Who here has been experiencing crazy dreams? Me. Okay. And I told you guys last week before I took that little break off. By the way, I'm a certified Reiki practitioner. Yay, guys, come on my schedule. If you need distance Reiki, in-person Reiki sessions, awesome. Get on my schedule. I have a few sessions open for this week. Okay. But I was telling you guys, there is energy that is going to continue to change, and we're going to see a huge benefit of it. I love that. Yay. Thank you so much. So the dreams, I was telling you guys, they were silent, and then they like open up, and you're like, well, what do I pay attention to? Do I pay attention to these dreams, or do I pay attention to the other dreams? Let me move the light so I don't have that glare in my face. There we go. A little bit better. I'm dealing with all this light here. So dreams, pay attention. Sorry, got a little distracted there. Let's talk about dreams. Okay, so let's look at Neptune. And Neptune is in Pisces, and it's connecting, and it's in the 24th degree. Okay, so we're having a lot of water-like energy, Cancer-like energy, enhancing our journey. Now, if you've astral traveled or done a spell with me, you want to do it now or sometime soon. The reason being is because we're able to see a window into the future, but we're able to influence that window. Now, keep hanging out. I'm going to be talking about some real cool psychological, like cool stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Like astral travel, the mind, expanding from the 3D world to and if you're like, what the, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, that's okay. Just absorb it. The world that you know now, what we are experiencing is like the 3D world, right? In that sense, sort of, right? We understand astrology, we understand energy, we understand that energy is available. Now, when we get into the 4D and the 5D world, we start to go beyond the energy fields and we start to see and experience and sense auras, colors, clairvoyancy energies. So a lot of like myself, who's psychic, can go beyond the veil. And then when you dream and you go even further, you could influence. Now, I've been doing this forever, for a long time. Lots of practice, trust me. So do practice, please, please, please. It does take time. But when you notice in your dreams, there is going to be a message, and it's going to be a confusing message. You're going to be like, wait a minute, this is familiar. I am looking at myself. I see myself. You're going to probably see yourself. You let me know if you do. But you're going to see a situation of the future, and you're going to wake up and realize, wait a minute, I was daydreaming about this. Let's say that you're in college. Let's say that you're in school and you're studying business, but you dream about being a veterinarian. Okay? Let's just say you were daydreaming about being a veterinarian. And then you go to sleep. You don't even think about much thought. And you have this dream that you're saving this dog. Or maybe that you have a dream that you are in the practice, or maybe that you're wearing something different, like you're wearing veterinarian clothes. You see what I'm saying? And you wake up and you go, oh, wait a minute. Was I daydreaming, dreaming about my fantasy, or was I actually it felt real? Have you ever had dreams like that? Tell me below. Okay? When you have certain dreams that provide an awareness, it emerges the energies of what we want to change and embrace. So I have somebody here that is, you dreamed about something pretty tragic last night, right? So in that sense, and when it comes to tragedy in dreams, and I don't want you to, and by all means, I want to empower you. I believe you. But when it comes to the situation, look at the situation of where you are and the overwhelming, and I mean overwhelming demand of place that you want to be in life. Where do you want to be in life? Who do you want to be in life? What do you so badly want to focus on? What is your purpose? That's a lot. It almost sounds like, Kristen, man, I need to retreat. Well, that's exactly what your brain is doing. And in this time, in this influence of Neptune in Pisces, and in the sun in Pisces, and we're having all this Pisces-like energy, you are being shown a window of what could be. However, it requires responsibility. It requires you living your own truth. And it requires awareness. So I'm talking about dreaming about a situation or seeing yourself in a place that you've daydreamed before, or maybe with somebody. Maybe you see you and your partner, or you and your best friend, or you and your person walking down hand in hand in love. But you're like, wait a minute. We're not like there yet. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you are dreaming about tragedy, like I mentioned, or a sense of loss, that is not uncommon. I just want you guys to know that. But I also want you to understand where you are emotionally and how you probably need to slow down with your energy. Definitely reach out for a Reiki session. And what is Reiki energy? It's energy moving and healing through my hands and spiritual energy as well. So much good stuff. So that's a lot. When I talk about dreams, it's very poetic. It's very, very poetic in its sense. Hey guys, if you're just joining me now, I am live here, on the big one, the Y, YouTube, if I can't say it right on TikTok, YouTube. Oh, I just said it. But I'm doing this a monthly astrology reading live here on both platforms. And we're talking about Neptune. We're talking about the dreams and the impacts of dreams and what's going on. And don't worry if you missed this, just jump on my YouTube channel and you guys can experience it there. Okay. Questions about dreams, because it's always a big thing and a big theme when we start talking about dreams and stuff. Does anybody have questions about, or do you have a comment? Are you experiencing lucid dreaming? Are you experiencing astral travel like dreaming? Are you experiencing very vivid dreams at this time? Let me know for sure, because you're not alone. Okay. Wow, we got so many things changing. I'm going to do this because we're doing a monthly astrology reading, and this is the first day of the month is huge, right? Thank you guys for sticking out here. I see you. If you haven't already, it helps me out. The annoying double thumbs up, double tap, all that good stuff. All right, let's play this day by day. And if you're watching on YouTube, thank you. We're going to take it a little bit by transits and then look at all the energy, okay? So let's play out the day, especially when things start to change. And we have the moon going into Cancer and into Leo. Ooh, too far. Look at that. But I wanted to pull this date, March 3rd. Okay, March 3rd. So from today, March 1st, and we have March 3rd. So we're jumping in here. The moon is going to be in Leo in the 4th house. We just had 4th house energy. Notice the trend of family, of how we care about one another, and what we're doing is huge. It's going to be playing a big theme. Okay. Thank you so much. Ooh, I like you. I see you. Sending you energy. Pa, 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 pa. Love it. Thank you. Thank you. Love that stuff. I'm on YouTube if you want to see the astrology screen, by the way. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's go. Where am I at? Okay. Well, let's go. I'm reading your comments. I'm like, oh, I'm definitely picking something off on that. So the moon in Leo in the 4th house at double degree. Okay, so we're going to see whoever was being silent or quiet about communication. Remember, today's all about communication. Today's about negotiations. Today's about contracts. Today's about setting the tone of what you want to do. Today's about dealing with delays, dealing with frustrations. Basically, like, oh, you said 9 o'clock. No, I said 8:30. Oh, it's okay. You know what? Let's reschedule. That kind of energy. From today and tomorrow, you're dealing with that. But when we move on to the 3rd, things start to lighten up. And they start to lighten up a lot better. Okay. But with the moon in the 4th house, in that sign of Cancer, we're also going to have a benefit come through. Okay. We're going to have a benefit come through from other people. The thing about Leo energy is it's very playful. And it's very it really likes to do the TLC. Leos, we have all been burned by a Leo. It's okay. It's okay. Leos are awesome. Leos are great. But there is a lot of misunderstanding with Leos. Why is that? Well, that's because their childlike behavior, their creativity, the way they express themselves from other signs, it's not always digested. And that's okay. Just little Leo be a Leo. Just little Leo be a Leo. Clap for a Leo. Everybody clap. Okay. Now that we've given their energy, they're really, really sensitive. Like Leos are so sensitive. Sensitive. Meaning like, what do you mean you didn't invite me? What do you mean you didn't put me in the group text? Kind of thing, right? Everybody clapping. I love it. Definitely burned by Leo. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Leo. I love Leo. I love it too. But Leos are extremely sensitive. So the sensitive side, March 3rd, is going to be a big theme. So I want you guys to be a heads up. So stop and think before you speak. That is so hard for a Gemini moon for me. You guys know me. Like, I'm just like, blah, 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 blah. But Leos, oh my gosh, if you want to do a communication truth spell, we definitely want to do it on March 3rd. Because there's going to be so much of that Leo energy that is going to be like just coming out. But there are going to be misunderstandings. Understand this, okay? Because how Leo expresses is not always digested. So just basically absorb the energy, absorb, and release what doesn't serve you. Because you will get a lot of benefit. You will be in the break room drinking your coffee, and here comes so-and-so. Oh my God, this is blah, 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 blah. And you're like, oh, so a position is open. No harm and no foul to them because they just came in, just blurted out, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, love you, wish the best luck to you. And you start to go apply for that lateral job. And they find out. They're going to find out. But I'm telling you, there is going to be communication, expressing yourself, opportunity, and regret. Doesn't that just sum up Leo energy, opportunity and regret, right? They see so many opportunities. It's almost like they take the wrong ones and then they regret their decision. Yeah, I see that a lot. So there's going to be some insight to that Leo moon energy. So understand, you're going to be like, I see you guys, you're going to be in your car, you're going to have your coffee, you're going to be driving to work, and you're going to see people at work being emotional, and then you'll be like, oh, Moon Girl told me about this. It's all good. Other signs, you could find the right words. Honestly, just let people talk. Let them express themselves. And if it bothers you, just count to 10 and understand it's nothing with you. A Leo is just being a Leo. They're roaring. And it's valid. If you are a Leo and if you have an emotional day and people are pissing you off, or that's okay. Take a deep breath. Call in. Call into work, Leo, on the 3rd. That might be a good day. Turn it into something else. But we're going to see a benefit and restriction from these signs and these energies that are coming up. And how is this important for the upcoming astrology? Well, are we going to embrace the truth, or are we going to stomp our feet and run away from it? Taking control of the insight. Say that with me again. Taking control of the insight. Now, control is not always so bad, guys. Okay, don't come at me. I'm a Virgo, and I know I could be a control freak, especially in the early days when I was playing that computer game Sims. I was like, no. But there's energy and able to embrace the truth situation and to control that idea, to influence it in your life. Okay? So breathe, sing a song. Whoever is bugging you or things that come up, if they resurface, okay, you'll be all right. It'll be a positive, huge positive. But they're also going to be a huge thing that comes up in your private life, right? Like I just mentioned, somebody comes into the break room. They're saying, F this, I'm done, they're done. And there's position. So do you take the opportunity to apply for it? Or do you not? Or do you just shut your mouth, right? You are going to establish your emotional needs, and you're going to put your subconscious ahead. Notice that. How you feel, your inner talk is going to be really loud, really, really, really loud, okay? Hey, how you doing, girl? How you doing? Thank you guys for joining. So we're going to see all this energy kind of pick up. And if you just joined me now, I see some guys pop right on in and out. I'm live on YouTube. We're doing a big old reading. And we're talking about these aspects that are kind of coming up, especially March 3rd. Now, let's move on a little bit. Oh, my nose is tickling. Woo. And let's get going to the full moon. This energy is building up light. We are having a full moon on March 7th. Woohoo! March 7th. And it's in Virgo. By the way, I'm doing a full moon workshop in my studio in my office building. So if you guys want to sign up for that, please do. It's going to be an hour and a half long. We are going to do a ritual together. We're going to understand a lot about how the full moon applies to your moon sign and do some exercises. And of course, get some snacks because I'm a Virgo and I just got to feed you guys. So if you would like to sign up, please do. Once you do, you get an invitation to come to my office and we have great times. Okay. So the full moon is going to be in Virgo and it's going to start off early Tuesday morning and it's going to be in the 5th house of Leo. Notice I sound like I'm repeating myself again, and it's not, it's just astrology. Everybody want to say astrology is not real. How the hell it is? Okay. Now we also have, as you look here at the chart, as you guys can see, oh yeah, we have a stellium here. We have more than 3 planets in Pisces, all in the 11th house. We have Uranus, we have the sun, we have Mercury, and we have Saturn changing signs directly at this time and at this day. As you can see, it's at the double degree. It happens March 7th at 9:01 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, so you can adjust for your time zone. Wow, let's talk about this. This is huge. Look at this, all this red. Don't be scared about it. Okay, but let's talk about Saturn and the full moon and the aspects of it. So there is going to be a moment of direction. Remember, we talked about it recently, and Mars is in Gemini, how Mars has been in that sign of the things that we do, the choices that we make, the decisions that we have are really going to play a huge impact on our life. So have you been living in the life of abundance? Have you been living hopeful? Have you been the good person? Let's just put it that way. Have you been asking for forgiveness? Have you been showing gratitude? Right? To me, that's just like the basic, because we're human. We make mistakes, right? So we're going to feel that energy come really strong. Now, full moon in Virgos, they're known for a lot of things, right? Virgos are known for their cleanliness. They're known for their service of others. They're known for their organization. And they're also known to be a little critical. Who, me? Never. Not me. But you know what I'm saying. We're going to see some harshness. I call it tough love. Virgo tough love. If you're an earth sign, if you're a Virgo, if you're a Capricorn, if you're a Taurus, you know what I'm talking about when it comes to earth sign tough love, okay? Because in order for us to achieve something, we do the work. We do the hard work. Sometimes a little too hard. Sometimes we work harder and not smarter. But we're going to see this acceptance with all signs, and especially mutable signs. Now, if you are a Sagittarius in the 6th degree, look at the degree of your sun sign. You might be in the sign of Virgo, or if you are in the 6th house, you might have that energy. You're going to extremely, extremely feel it. So what is going to happen with the planet in Pisces changing signs as well as the full moon in Virgo? Doors are going to open in our lives, okay? Acceptance is going to come so much easier. Chances are going to come forward. Now, here's the thing. Saturn, right? It's almost like that Jupiter-like energy. It's going to expand. It's going to give. However, it's going to contract. And that's the part that people don't understand or realize. If you push too hard, you will simply upset yourself. I have learned that myself as a Virgo. Remember, I said, don't work harder, work smarter. But it's almost like that tough love energy. You can almost get into like a oblivion of working hard, and you almost lack your own direction. So now is the time to express your talents and free yourself of expectations of yourself. and the expectations that you put out there. Because with that energy that wants to give to you, it also wants you to express your talents, but be responsible. Personal destiny with personal responsibility. People are like, what does that mean? I'll give it to you simple as Spider-Man. Has everybody seen Spider-Man? I love Spider-Man, by the way. I love the whole multiverse. Freaking love it. And what comes with great work, great responsibility, what do they say? And it's frustrating because it's a part of yourself. And if you push too hard of yourself, if you push yourself too hard, you only upset yourself and you internalize that energy. Trust me, Virgos can talk about internalizing energy. Virgo right here, working too hard. I'm hard on myself. I'm my own worst enemy. Nobody can kick my ass like me. But that doesn't always work, does it? No. And I'm here to say, and also lead by example, that because you want to move forward, sometimes it's not always the right time. And we're going to see that with this new transit, with Saturn in Pisces. I'm going to tell you guys, and I'm going to see a lot of this in the direction and the tarot card readings that I do. A lot of people are going to ask me, am I on the right path? Kristen, Moon Girl Tarot, am I on the right path? What's prompting you? What are you doing about it? Who are you embracing? What unrealistic expectation do you have about yourself? Now take a deep breath because that's a lot. Exhale, right? And understand that you are on the right path, but there are delays. Pisces and Saturn is uncomfortable. It doesn't like to be restricted. It likes to just keep swimming. It just likes to, like the dory fish, just keep going, meet new energy, experiencing new things, going with the flow, learning, transitioning, transforming, drama, not drama, endings and beginnings. But when you put a Pisces energy in Saturn, it's like you can only go so far until you get to the next level. And that's the thing. You got to keep the baseline. Have you learned the lesson? Did you get it? Did you embrace it? Were you grateful about it? Were you able to understand that it's more than yourself, right? Like, it's okay to be upset, and trust me, I understand when things don't go your way, even though you had it all set up. All people had to do was just show up, right? And we're going to see that. We're going to experience the Pisces energy in Saturn. Has anybody Pisces here? They're not normally known to be on time, and that's okay. They kind of just go by their beat of their own drum, but with this energy, they're going to have to keep the beat. So you're going to see some energy, emotional energy from a lot of people going up and down, and you might take it upon yourself to beat yourself up about this energy. Do not do that, okay? Understand, but also find an outlet for all of this stuff, because this is going to be a big thing with it. Now, the positivities that we're going to see, the sensitive messages that are going to be communicated, this is going to be a spiritual time. Now, when it's a full moon, I love full moons. I mean, I love full moons. New moons are great. I'm not going to show them down, but with a full moon, I love getting messages from the spirit world. And when you have the Virgo axis and the Pisces axis with the window, as you can see here, the trine, all that blue, you have a portal into the spiritual self. You have a messenger. There's going to be messages. So if you would like to get a mediumship reading, if you want to connect to your higher ups, if you want to connect to your ancestors, if you want to talk to them and ask them for guidance, yeah, that is going to be a great time to do that. And what does this happen? This is happening like a little bit from a week from now. So notice that this emotion, look, it's 10-10. Love you, baby. 10-10. I love 10-10. It's always like an emotional love from the universe to me. It's so good. But we're going to see so many benefits and so many positive things changing, moving forward for that. Now, how do you respond to delays? How do you respond to things not going your way? Well, everybody has different ways and how they do that. The Virgo energy is going to put you into check. So if you're not familiar with Virgo energy, so if you are a Pisces, usually Pisces have a hard time with Virgo energy. Usually Aquarius have a hard time with Virgo energy, and Leo. I usually see Leo have a hard time with Virgo energy. You three signs, you're going to notice the transformation phase is going to be difficult. You're going to be like, I don't want to change. Like part of you does, part of you honestly does, like, right? Like you do want to get better. You do want to have your own goals. You want to see the things that you achieve. And you feel like they're really realistic, but you kind of like how things are. And you want them to be a little bit the same. And that's going to be the toughest part of understanding that you have gained all those tools. You have learned all those lessons in that sense. And now you are going to go to the next level. Pisces energy is a lot of rebirth and endings, okay? A lot of rebirth and a lot of endings. And there's a full cycle. So everything usually comes back in full cycle. All right? And we see a lot of that here. Okay. Woo! I get a little bit of chilly, not too bad. I'm hanging in there. You guys doing okay? Doing okay? Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, you are a mutable sign. Look at how many degrees Virgo you are. So Pisces, Sagittarius, okay? Virgo, Gemini. You guys are going to really see a benefit, abundance towards change because you've already been changing. Honestly, Sagittarius, you've had a year. You've been doing things this year. You've been kicking ass. You've been getting your ass kicked. You know what I'm saying? It's been a mutual energy back and forth. And you're armed and you're ready. You are going to have better days coming. There are better days coming for a lot of us. Tauruses, Leo, Aquarius, Libra, even Libra in there too. I'm going to throw that air sign in there. You're going to see a positive change from you stepping out of your shell. So applying for that job let's say you've been at a job or a company for years, 20 years or something like that, 10 years, and you are just so comfortable. That's the thing. You're going to see yourself almost like, yes, I know I'm comfortable here. I need to change. I want to change, but the fear of rejection, blah, blah, blah. Don't talk yourself out of it. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Now, Pluto in the 10th house. We're going to kind of wrap this up around Pluto. I know I've been going live for about 43 minutes, so I appreciate you guys hanging out here with me. If you would like to get a reading, just go to my website, moongirltarot.com, and you can get on my schedule. I have some time this week. Okay, so Pluto in Capricorn, and it has been in Capricorn for a very long time, and it is in the 10th house, which is comfortable here. So we're setting into these changes and this completion phase, okay, this completion phase. But we do have a big square to the North Node. And it's facing the truth of your motivation and understanding certain things and certain people, okay, in your life and how you incorporate them. So this is going to be a very rewarding time for this full moon because it's almost like when you think of full moon, you think about releasing, and it's true. You release the energy that doesn't service you. You release the energy that, has been dragging you down. You honor yourself. You empower yourself. You recharge your crystals. You welcome relief. And I think that is going to be the biggest thing and theme for this full moon is understanding the truth and facing the truth and going at it with a new hobby, just a way that you can do things. Like, you're going to see the crystal clear answer around the full moon. Now, I'm going to be doing a full moon workshop in my office. So if you guys would like to sign up, if I have a lot of people say, hey, Kristen, I want to do your workshop online, please let me know. And then I can probably create something for you guys as well. But in person, we're going to be doing a full moon ritual and a full moon understanding of where we are, where we want to move forward, what we want to honor, what we want to release, and understand true motives of people. Because I think that's really important, because we're going to see support from other people, but we're also going to see lack of support, because let's face it, when it's Virgo-like energy, you either show up or you don't. When it's time to perform, are you there? Did you bring what you said you're going to bring? You know what I mean? We've all been to school when it was a team project, and there was that one person with whatever the situation was, unfortunately didn't have access or just didn't do it. You're going to see that energy, and you're going to know who you need to take with you. So when it comes to new friendships, new associations, new groups, new partners, new loves, there is going to be incorporation in getting that. So if you do want to achieve these things, if you do want these things, if you want to move forward, okay, you gotta throw out the old possessions. Now, Virgo energy is also communication, Mercury, and it's also tangible things. So think about the certain energies that you hold that carry weight. All right? Do you need to put those in the shed? Do you need to put those in a box? Do you need to give those away? Do you need to donate it? Think about that. Now, we have Mercury in Pisces in the 8th degree of Scorpio, same time. So we're getting deep messages from the spiritual self, and how you perceive it is going to be rewarding, or it's going to be a required sense of responsibility. So what about couples that are Virgo and Sagittarius? Will they work things out and stay together? When it comes to relationships, there are going to be, with all signs, and especially this mutable energy, either an understanding and an awareness of what needs to work. Either you guys are going to show up and make it work, or you both, one of each other, are going to get frustrated with each other and move on. The energy is very influential, and the energy is very challenged from now to the full moon. So the best thing that you can do is to prepare. What would a Virgo do? Prepare, right? I'm a psychic medium. I'm a witch. I'm a Reiki practitioner. I love saying that right now. So there's so many things that I can do and help you guys and channel that energy and release and pull out that negative energy, so you can focus on your authentic truth, so you can know and do what you need to do and welcome relief. Welcome relief. Welcome the sense of, man, if you were to give relief to a Virgo, relief to an earth sign, relief is what we want. We want consistency. We don't want to worry about things. There is going to be a change of pace in your life. How the things go and how the things that you do. We're going to see a lot of that. And that full moon energy, your projects, your delight, your purpose, it's going to be highly energetic. I'm going to be doing a full moon ritual. I will be in my office. I will try to go live here with you guys. I'm pretty sure I'll get that in. I need relief. I hear that. Hell yeah. So make sure you work with me, moongirltarot.com. I do distance Reiki sessions. That's working with you one-to-one, or you can do it another way. But we are going to have a lot of benefit of releasing, surrender, understanding, and making way for the new energy to come through, the abundance, right? The emotional abundance. So let's look a little bit forward, because we're doing a monthly astrology of the major transits. And I want to take a look at Pluto changing signs. So I just skipped it. So let's go back. So we have March 22nd, right? We have the solstice coming up. We have Astras coming up. We have so many things coming forward. And then finally, we have Pluto changing signs. Notice the last degree of the sign right here. If you're on YouTube with me, it goes from 29 degrees to 0. 29 degrees is Pisces. It's the ending. So there's so much of Pisces' spiritual self, of your journey that you're going to be experiencing. Oh, I got the chills. From here, it's my spirit guide saying, shh, you're giving them so much info. And I'm like, I know. But I want you guys to be prepared. Now, if you're here in astrology, and if you're not, I'm going to kind of show you what I'm looking at here, TikTok. But there is a trine, there's a window, there's a portal. These are what we call the portals in astrology. When there's a trine is meaning 3 or more planets opening up and working together to produce a result, happy result, a positive result. And then we have sextiles, which are more than 3 planets all working together to combine even more positive energy flow. Do you guys see it here on YouTube? It's pretty freaking cool, right? Look at that, right? Okay. So with Pluto transitioning from Capricorn into Aquarius, and this is where we're going to wrap it up, which is crazy because in our solar system, it takes hundreds and hundreds of years. Okay. And Pluto is a deep transformational planet. Okay. Pluto is going to be in the 9th house of Sagittarius, mutable energy. Notice mutable is keep coming up with fixed energy at a double degree. This is a start of the beginning. This is a start of the new world. So whether you realize it or not, you are going to be at a turning point in your life. You need to say goodbye to the things that don't work for you. And what doesn't work for you? Well, that's something that you're going to meditate from now through the full moon, all the way through half of the month. There's so much change that you want to do, and you want to manifest yourself moving forward. And this is going to be a great day to cast spells. This is going to be a great day to manifest. This is going to be a great day to basically say goodbye to the old ways and be grateful, like, not just bye, see ya. Like thanks for all the lessons. Thanks for the gratitude. Thanks for, I'm proud where I'm standing here today kind of thing. You feel, alive. It's a good energy. You're going to learn the truth. You've learned so much truth, and you're going to be able to incorporate that truth within your life. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, Paige. I appreciate that. So with that being said, the new habits, the new energy, the business, you gotta be critical. You gotta have that Virgo energy. You gotta really look at it and say, who and what is a gem in my life? Who do I want to polish? What do I want to keep? What do I want to maintain? Versus what has been dragging me down? What has been collecting dust? Right? Think about that. It goes seriously, Virgo cleaning out, like spiritual cleaning. Whatever you perceive that doesn't help you, it's not helping you, it hasn't helped you, and it's not going to help you, and it's not going to take you into this new life. So moving forward in the pace of change. Remember, we talked about the pace of change earlier in the session. That is where that Saturn in Pisces is going to come back, because we are going to be like, hey, I'm on the right path, Kristen. I'm accepting my truth. I'm incorporating the truth in my life. I see my future. I'm taking responsibility. But why is it just not, why aren't we right there yet? And that is where the Saturn in Pisces is going to really play a lot of toll in that energy. We're going to have a sense of thyself feel delayed. A lot of Aries energy, A lot of that self is going to be like aggravated, like, why not now? Why later? But that's okay. Concentrate. Understand that the direction when it comes to career, when it comes to, the serious planets, when it comes to love, marriages, parenthood, those are serious, right? Those are like the serious things that there are going to be changes, and just enjoy it. It's Pisces energy. I swear they just want to hang out. Like even though there's structure, even though there's value, even though there's rewards, and we're on the go, we're moving forward, Pisces and Saturn's going to say, hey, just sit here for a bit. You worked so hard for it. Enjoy it. And for the most of us, especially since the last, 12 years of how, think about the last 12 years, how technology, the universe, the world, as everything has changed. We're so fast, and that is going to be the secret reward of Saturn in Pisces. With this energy kicking up forward, with this change of Pluto, is enjoy yourself, reward yourself. Have you ever made changes and you never stopped and congratulated yourself? Am I right? Me, I'm one of those. I'm one of those people. I'm definitely a workaholic for sure, And regardless if I like it or not, this energy is going to tell me, sit here for a minute, enjoy it. You deserve it. It's okay to just do nothing for a day or two. So you're going to see some of that energy coming forward and restructuring how we value and assess certain influences. And we might reconsider certain career paths. We might reconsider a change of direction. You might see something, like I said, if it's not met with grace, if it's not compromise, think about compromises. It's commitment. It's a commitment. You know what I mean? And if the other person is not making the compromise, their sense of the commitment, it's not going to change. It's not going to change, right? If you've been doing this, like I'm saying, like let's say you've been working for a company, and I keep saying career, and it is. It's a career. It's your personal self in life. It's going to be your outward self, your hobbies, what you enjoy, how you make money. Does it give you peace? Does your businesses, your coworkers, do they give you peace? That kind of thing. So we're going to see a lot of that because a lot of us have ambitions. It's outside of relationships and love. A lot of us have personal values and personal goals that we want to see in school, career, painting, anything that you want to do, right? Or anything that you want to try. We're going to see a lot of benefit from that. Use that as your scapegoat when things get tough or when delays get happen. Just say, okay, the universe just wants me to keep painting, keep doing photography, keep reading, keep working on my plans, doing nothing, hanging out here with my kiddo. I'm enjoying, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be okay to work for yourself, get the benefits for yourself, and enjoy the flowers, enjoy the smell of the roses kind of thing. It is going to be a great time to influence yourself of that spiritual self, okay? A lot of that good stuff. All right. Thank you. Well, that is kind of like a huge, I guess it's not little, but a big recap of what is going on for March of 2023. The big major events that we're going to go through right now, I will be here for you guys to help guide you through it. And of course, do some magic. I got some candle spells, and here's my office and what I do. And I can reach you guys, online or in person, whatever you prefer to do. So don't feel like you're in this alone. And if you need spiritual guidance, definitely look me up, moongirltarot.com, and you can schedule a session and we go from there. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I really, really greatly appreciate it. YouTube, you're awesome. Thank you for following along through the astrology, TikTok. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out here. And if you jumped out a few times, no worries. The replay is going to be on YouTube for you guys. I would like to open this up. Do you have any questions for me about what we talked about the astrology? Do you feel the energy change? Are you looking forward to this new transit? You let me know. And if you need assistance making a decision, you can definitely reach out for a tarot card reading. I can't tell you what to do, but I can definitely try to guide you so you feel empowered to make the best decision for yourself. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Thank y'all for joining. A lot of talking today, and I was looking at a lot of cameras. So thank you. Thank you for putting up with that. Yay. Oh, I love it. Yay. Thank you so much. That is so cool. Yeah. So we're going to be seeing that. So do you have any questions? Like, hey, Kristen, what does this mean? Or astrology wise? I love that. I'll move to Colorado. Don't tempt me. Heck yes. It's beautiful here. Manifesting. Look at that. Manifesting. Okay. That sounds good. Yeah. You're welcome. I appreciate you. Thank you for that. I like that. I want to highlight that comment. You're welcome. That's what I love to do. Now, a little bit about me. I'm a psychic medium. I've been like this my whole life. And I've been just pretty much empowering myself since I could and working on these spells. So these candle spells, these energies that you see here, I crafted these, gosh, on my hands and knees crying. And I've been working these for people since 2018 is when I came out as a business publicly out of the broom closet to you guys, and been helping thousands of people since then. I've keep sharpening my tools, and I did training last year and then finished it up. I have a little bit more that I want to do, and doing Reiki practitioner. So yeah, hopefully that helps you out. Hi, thank you. Good morning. Good to see you guys here. And yeah, just like you guys, just a regular person in a sense, experiencing this world and trying to understand this world. I do what I can. Love that, out of the broom closet. Yeah, I know. That's the best. I swear I came up with that term because people are like, what are you? I'm like, I'm a witch. And they're like, you're a what? I was like, I'm coming out of the broom closet, okay? I'm a witch. I can do things, yeah. I'm an astrologist. I'm an astrologer. I actually studied astrology in college way back when, like back in 2006. Gosh, I'm getting there. Oof, got to take a drink for that. But yeah, I love this stuff, guys. I take it very seriously. I take your energy very seriously, and I do whatever I can to try to help y'all, to empower you. And yeah, it's a real business. It's legit business. I pay taxes on this stuff. But yeah, I am a brick and mortar, and very proud to be assisting people, helping people, and empowering people's lives for a few years now. So yeah. Good morning. Thank you, guys. Well, if that's about it, thank you so much for allowing me to talk, and check out all of my stuff that I have. What do I have here? I have a website somewhere. I'll have a website somewhere, moongirltarot.com. That's what I got. Yeah. Here, oh, there it is. See, everything's always clicking different. If you really like this channel, please subscribe. It definitely helps out. Make sure you get the notifications for the lives. Thank you so much. And if you feel compelled to, I do take donations. You don't have to, but you can. Thank you so much. I do have sessions open today. So if you would like to get a text message reading, an online reading, you can. And I do have one more same day session slot open for later on this afternoon, Mountain Standard Time. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate your energy. Like, seriously, thank you for hanging out here. And thank you to my friends. Thank you so much. I'm just so happy. Thank you, Paige. Thank you, all of my friends here that came and support me in the first of the month for this astrology. I'll keep bringing this for you guys as best I can. And we'll keep talking about the weekly astrology as we go along. But you guys can have this video as a base to kind of refer back to. You're like, wait a minute, Kristen talked about something happening. Oh, okay. This is what it is, to help guide you through it. And whatever I can to be there for you, I will. This is my only account. I did not add or message you. I don't know why that happens to me, but it does. But other than that, y'all have an awesome day. Have so much fun. Bye-bye. So many cameras. My goodness gracious. Donna, 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 Donna. There we go. Bye, guys. There I go. There I go. Okay. In my live stream here. Hi, everybody.